I'm Lindsay Barrera. I'm from League City, Texas, which is a suburb south of Houston. Both of my parents worked for NASA, and I also have a younger sister who is now a professor at the University of Georgia. From a young age, I was a gymnast. I started at the age of 2. By the time I was in high school, I was training 5 hours a day, 6 days a week. I competed in the Junior Olympics and then ultimately was recruited to compete for Penn State University, completed 4 years there, got my degree in biobehavioral health, and then decided I wanted to pursue medicine, so I came back to Texas, completed medical school at the University of Texas Medical Branch in Galveston, and then went on to residency at Baylor in Houston. So I chose orthopedics mostly due to my background as an athlete, just being a gymnast and my own injuries and going to a doctor's office. I was always just intrigued by what they did. And so I went into medical school thinking that I wanted to do sports medicine so I could still be involved with the athletes, and was kind of between primary care orthopedics, and then I just fell in love with the OR, the procedures, the technical aspect of orthopedics, and so it was a done deal from then on out. So, then I did my residency at Baylor and then went on to do my sports medicine fellowship at Orlando Health. So, OrthoGeorgia, I chose here, one, to be closer to family. My sister, like I said, is a professor at the University of Georgia, and then my mom is actually thinking about moving to the area as well. And then I interviewed a couple of different places in the South, Texas, Florida, Tennessee, and Georgia. And this program by far was the most impressive. I loved all of the people at OrthoGeorgia. There was such a camaraderie amongst everybody, and it was just so well run and beautiful facilities, and just looking forward to starting my career off here. I met my husband when I was a sophomore in college, and we did long distance for 2 years while I finished my time out at Penn State. And then I came back to Texas for medical school. We ended up getting married, and now we have 2 beautiful children, both boys. They're 1 and 3 years old. They're a handful, but I absolutely love them. In my free time, just doing anything with family, anything that the boys enjoy, taking them to sporting events, to the zoo, to just different kids' activities in the area. I also, me and my husband had a boat when we were living in Clear Lake, and we would take it out on the water with my family and go skiing, wakeboarding, and things like that. I also love the beach and just love traveling. My husband and I did a lot of traveling before we had kids, and we did our honeymoon in Australia and New Zealand, and that was probably one of my favorite places that we've visited. And I'm just looking forward to spending time and exploring Central Georgia.